Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Texas Rangers and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Darvish. And Singing, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
2-2 now. Simeon waits. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star. To second, there's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Corey Seager stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Zips it to first, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Way out front for strike 2.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Got him. And one gone.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Juan Soto. Hard hit right side. Over to Lowe. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami. And, of course, Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in San Diego. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. On a line out towards center. Grisham makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Chris, Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7-8 pitches that this guy had. And, wow, you're just scratching your head if you're a hitter. What do you look for?
This to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. So 2 strikes on Tatis. That one just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's back Carpenter. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. 1 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve. Seager on to Simeon. Double play. What a twin killing day. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here is Rafael Ortega. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. And that's just foul. 0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now here is Josh Smith. In there for strike 1. Smith bats left, throws right, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Struck him out looking. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. That takes care of Grisham.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Ha-Seong Kim in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2. And now it's Austin Nola. On the ground out to short. Seager fires over to first. Gets him easily in. Out of the 4th. Now it's going to be Marcus Simeon. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That's a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Kim with the throw to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ramirez batting with one down takes a strike. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Seager batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tatis drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Seager tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Juan Soto. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Manny Machado up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key.
Darvish back to work. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Didn't quite have enough. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. On the ground, right side, Kim. And a couple of quick outs. Now here is Jonah Heim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. And the right-hander deals. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
This one in the air right field. Garcia heads after it. And out number 1 on the grab. So digging in now for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1 so far. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Smith makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Rafael Ortega. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. To the right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Young.
And that's in there for strike 1. Young, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Man at first with 1 gone. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Young over at second, 1 down. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Ripped to third and caught. So the lineup flips over. Here is Marcus Semien. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Can't field it cleanly. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. So up next, Ha-Seong Kim. His righty-lefty splits there. There's a strike.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one
1-1.
missed. The other way, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Austin Nola now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. That one drifts inside. Two-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is inside. 3-1 now.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And there's the strike. Bogarts, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bogarts retired, and that's the third out. One left for San Diego, and we are still. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Harold Ramirez. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one sliced foul. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Seager stands in now, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. On the ground, right side. Oh, what a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch, inning over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th. Now the youngster Juan Soto. DeGrom back to work. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Righty delivers. In the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
The 1-0. Missed inside with the curve.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And that one ripped into right. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one the other way. Nice grab. The top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. That's in for a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Sandy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
The 0-2. Good eye right there. Got him! And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a ground ball to first. Cronenworth takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jonathan Hernandez up and loosening in the pen. Barlow warming up as well. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. DeGrom into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he
chases that one out of the zone. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Now fly ball to right center. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Full extension, makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. And a swing and a miss. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. On the mound now, Jonathan Hernandez.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
In the air, left side. Smith grabs it on the run. Here's Josh Young. Darvish back to work. And he takes a strike. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. In the air, right field. And in one hops the wall.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
On to Bogarts. Back to first. Not in time. Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
First and second, 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. And a pitch. And the 1-0 misses low.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Base hit center field. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores on the board first. It's 1-0.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's Corey Seager. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
2-0.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a 3-1 on the way. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 3-zip.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And next, this will be the cleanup hit. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Tim Hill.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Seager leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. The pitch. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses off the outside edge. He goes down looking. So they get 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Ezekiel Duran. He's the new third baseman. Brock Burke taking over on the mound.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Out to short. The throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Soto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a 1-1. And misses inside. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.